So you're looking at your portfolio and you're probably saying, man, this is getting bad. Is there any hope left? Is this the sign of something bigger and worse to come? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. I'm going to give you the reasons of what is playing out, a few of the main reasons of why crypto is moving down, how this is playing out, how it's impacting you, when it might end, and what do we see here? And ultimately, is the bull run canceled? We'll talk about all that in this video. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes. My name's Austin, and let's get into this. Please hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I would appreciate it. Okay, so we've got a couple of key things going on. Number one, I'm assuming you've looked in your portfolio and you're like, holy hell, what is happening? We got Bitcoin bouncing down to 95. In fact, I have not looked, and I'm doing it right now on camera with you to see what our low is. And that's about what I thought it was. About 6:30 a.m. Dallas time, I rolled over, and I had my phone by my bed, checked it, and I just kind of shook my head and tried to go back to sleep and laid there for a few minutes. Just went, okay, here we go. 94.5, 95. Honestly, I'm seeing this as a massive buying opportunity, which I know is, I know there's some of you that are just tapped out from a liquidity standpoint. You've DCA in, you're like, hey, Austin, I can't do anymore. I want you to understand, I get it. I do. Okay. But we are going to kind of discuss, can this thing go lower? Okay. So again, we've got crypto down 6+%. That is pretty significant. Right now, this fear and greed is showing a 22. This one is showing, oh, come on, close. This one's showing a 16. Okay. Yeah. So we are in extreme fear, period. Okay. We are definitely in that. And the market is showing that. And we've got a lot of fear and emotional anxiety selling going on. I think the last vestige of retail that is here has been shaken out, which is actually one of the main themes. Look, here's what it is. We all know that this is a manipulation event. The crypto market is manipulated 100%. I firmly believe this is the continuation of a shakeout event. What does that mean? Shakeout, exactly what it sounds. They're trying to shake you out of your Bitcoin to get you to sell your Bitcoin, your XRP, your top cryptos, all that. Okay. And so we've got a cascading panic event here. Is this a market crash? I don't really believe so. I think this is a manipulated event. Now, again, there are larger narratives. There are things playing out, okay, which is what I wanted to share with you. Number one, look at this. The stock market, it's set to open in 2 minutes as of the recording of this video, but the Dow futures are down 305. The Nasdaq futures are down 356. So we've got a pairing event happening here. We got massive downward movement pressure, bearish pressure on stock market. So we got a corollary event. We got a we are paired kind of brother sister event thing playing out here. That's number one. Stock set for another bruising day on Wall Street that is impacting bleeding over, and you're seeing it. Okay. Now there's that plus the manipulation. All right. So we've got I believe just shy of about $1 billion of long positions that have been, wiped out. Okay. People that are buying and selling crypto on options and futures and leverage and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So a wipeout event there. We got this also right here on the right. If you can still make sure you guys can see this. Oh, nope, my picture's covering it right there, right below my picture. Regulatory pressure. So this is why this is CoinMarketCap's AI, just kind of giving us a few little bullet points to chat about. Regulatory pressure. SEC's crypto classification plan installed market structure bill spooked investors. Maybe. Okay. I mean, is that something? Is that causing a 6% move down across all of crypto? I don't believe that. I think it's part of it. And again, this is kind of multifactorial. We got multiple factors playing out here. Liquidation cascade. 8.9 billion in derivatives positions liquidated and panic selling. Equity correlation. All this means is what I've already said, is that this is the crypto to NASDAQ, crypto to stock market correlation, the tying, event. And because stocks are selling dramatically, yeah, that's playing out. So right here, to kind of dig into this regulatory uncertainty, the SEC's quote project crypto proposal to classify most tokens as non-securities initially boosted sentiment, but delays in the Senate's crypto market structure bill reignited fears of prolonged regulatory ambiguity. Look, they're going to work this out. I think ultimately crypto will fall under not the SEC, it will fall under the CFTC, the Commodities Future Commission, if you will. But again, I don't think that that's fundamentally why you see Ethereum down 8.5%, why you see Bitcoin. We've got a manipulated event. We've got cascading panic selling. We got long positions being wiped out. We got negative market news everywhere. And we got people who cannot toe the line and cannot see the larger, bigger picture of the opportunity selling, period. They're selling. They're selling everything. They're like, they think the sky is falling and they're not. Meanwhile, I tweeted this earlier over on my X account. Let me show you this. By the way, I showed this last week. After the last government shutdown, Bitcoin went up 300%, 3x'd. The market's going to come back, guys. It is, okay? And no, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid, and no, I'm not, all these kind of things. Because again, it will. It's just we're in a really, really bad time right now. Look at this. I tweeted this earlier. Michael Saylor on CNBC, quote, "We are buying Bitcoin. We are accelerating our purchases." I said the smart money continues to buy Bitcoin and crypto, which again, I firmly believe, okay? I am a crypto bull. I am a long-term bull. I view opportunities like this as opportunities. Don't misunderstand. Am I enjoying the market being down 6%? No. Am I enjoying Bitcoin? Because I own Bitcoin. Some of my Bitcoin I own it higher than 95. So I'm upside down in some of it. My Ethereum, some of it I own it north of 3,000. Okay, I'm upside down. Am I worried about that? Absolutely not. I am not. 100% not. Okay. But it's just one of those things where I have a longer term view of it. I'm viewing what's playing out here and I'm like, okay, today, this period, not fun. We will get through it. I'm not worried about it. And I'm just going to take it as an opportunity to continue to add. And if you can add a little bit, buy some of those assets, and by the way, it doesn't have to be a lot. Maybe it's $100, maybe, because you will thank yourself that you took advantage of this dip. Now, do I think we could see things go lower? Yep. Because I think, you've got the United States and kind of the Western hemisphere just effectively waking up today and seeing what's playing out. So we could see some more cascading. Okay, oh my God, I got to sell. Oh my God, the sky's falling. Oh my God, the ship's on fire, blah, 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 blah. But to me, that's not what this is about. It's about picking your opportunities and lowering your cost, DCAing in. With that, I appreciate you giving me a few minutes. Thank you for watching. We will get through this. There is hope left, by the way. You probably got the overriding consensus. There is hope. The bull run has not been canceled. It is not canceled. It is, in fact, building even more steam. It is coiling. Think of a spring coiling, being pushed down, a spring being pushed down, right? What does it do if it's pushed down? Boom. So much pressure, and then ultimately the pressure lets off, and that spring just jumps. To me, that's what's happening. With that, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Later.